I'm back with a new headband! Yay! Okay, so I realized that there's something else I want to talk about while I still have this free time to myself. And that is a sad, sickeningly sad epidemic that is sweeping this forum that we like to call YouTube. I am, of course, talking about Girl on the Internet syndrome, or as Encyclopedia Dramatica refers to it, GOTIS. For those of you who are not familiar with this disease, for lack of a better word, GOTIS is something that happens when a girl, a semi-attractive girl, realizes that she can't just, realizes that let's try this again. GOTIS occurs when a girl realizes that the only thing she has to offer are her physical attributes. So, in some cases, a girl with GOTIS might ramble on about some nonsensical shit, or maybe, I don't know, let's say, give a random-ass Japanese phrase that nobody is going to remember, all the while showing her testicles. Woo! And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to do a little research. Or, that same person with GOTIS might realize that her best physical attribute is her posterior. So she and another girl, in some cases, might do a little video where they shake or clap their asses to some soon-to-be destitute artist single. Again, if you don't know who I'm talking about, do a little research. And the sad part is, while these girls with GOTIS have a shitload of subscribers, they fail to realize that most of their subscribers are only interested in said physical attributes. So when they try to get a little serious and a little intellectual, it's going to be too late, because their fan base is going to expect them to show a little T and or A, preferably both at the same time. And it's like, it's really amazing that some girls with even the slightest bit of intelligence and the slightest bit of decency and personality, they get pushed to the side while these money and or power-hungry attention whores just latch themselves onto whatever's popular, all for the sake of exploiting some horny-ass virgins who probably won't get any until they're, I don't know, 20-something. And before you start, I'm 20-something, so don't you even try to even make some bullshit sex joke. Okay. Oh, and if you don't know who I'm talking about, I am talking about MissHannahMinx and the girls who lovingly refer to themselves as the Twerk Team. Yeah. It's like, I've taken the liberty of viewing some of their videos, and it's like, if they didn't have the physical attributes they're most well known for, nobody would give a flying fuck about them. I know I'm not the first person to say this, and I'm sure as hell I'm not going to be the last, but you know what? I don't give a fuck, because this has been brewing in the back of my mind for God knows how long since I started vlogging. So I'm just going to do my damnedest to rant and all at the same time, piss on me off, and not lose a second of sleep over it. So here we go. It's like, it just astounds the bejesus out of me that so many of their fans will blow their heads up and at the same time go on the warpath towards somebody who has the gall to actually call them out for what they are. And it's like, you're gonna have to excuse what's going on. That's really not your concern. But, like I said, it's really sad that these girls are getting blown up and encouraged to do the shit that they're doing, not realizing that in about 10 years nobody's going to give a flying fuck about them, and they'll be reduced to sucking off old guys just to get a few hits or fixes, or whatever the fuck it is people refer to getting high nowadays. And like I said, if one person even thinks about saying one thing against them, they get called out and called all kinds of hater. You just mad because you can't get with them. You just mad because you never got laid, something. And to those people that have the balls to call them out, I say congratulations. Because seriously, the sooner these whores get it through their heads, the better. And I just love how these girls refer to themselves as hustlers and how they're independent and how they're getting theirs. It's how the fuck are you getting yours when you're doing a service that pretty much depends on somebody else giving you their money. Okay? Same thing with these delusional porn stars who think that just because they're fucking somebody, that means just because they're fucking somebody on camera, that means that they're independent. You're still fucking somebody. And take, for instance, Pinky's god-awful single, Bad Bitch. I think it was a line in there where she said that all you bitches are just hating because y'all have to depend on the nigga to get yours. So you, bitch, you've been sucking dick for how long? And yet you're still doing this shit, and you're still stuck in that delusion of grandeur. Same thing with MissHannahMinx. Same thing with the Twerk Team, bitches. Same thing with IWhore. You know? And it's like, so many people are going to be getting mad at me just because I call the Twerk Team bitches. And you know what? I just think MissHannahMinx, they're both white, and they're whores too. Because that's the fucked up thing about me. I don't discriminate against anybody. If you're a hoe, you're a hoe, and I'm going to call you out on it. I don't give a fuck who I piss off, who gets their panties in their drawers, or what wannabe prototype wants to get mad at me just because I'm not falling into the same trap that the fucking media set for me. And at the end of the day, I just know that while I'm living a stable life that I have carved using my intelligence and my charm, these bitches are gonna spend the rest of their lives on their knees, once again, sucking off guys just for like a few dollars that's probably gonna go up their noses or down their esophagus guy. Like I said, just let me know what you think. And if you're one of those people that will lovingly defend your little precious little corporate whores to the ends of the earth, fuck you and yours. I'm Mrs. Shell, and I'll see you in hell.